And after that, now we got to bring in the visionary director who is behind The Man Who Married the Robot, or Married a Robot, Anaiah Orlando. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we talked to you about the film back in May, and now we have this one-time screening on October 8th. Just how does it feel to finally have a date where it is showing and you have this really unique experience kind of set up for it?
It's a long time coming.
Yeah.
I've wanted to put a movie into the theater since I was 13 years old. So it's cool. It's special that we're able to do it here in Portland, and I'm really looking forward to it.
How old are you now?
I am 26.
That's amazing, and that's a real accomplishment, putting in even a trailer of that quality there. That's definitely going to be a fun experience. So I know that last time we talked to you, again, was back in May, and I'm just curious, before I get to the screening process, I want to ask about the film itself. How did you come up with the idea of this film? What's it about?
Yeah, it is about one lonely man's journey of intimacy through his relationship with the internet. And I think that's something we can all relate to, right? It's inspired by something that I became familiar with years ago, and through working with several friends to get it off the ground, now we're able to tell this story. And I think it's going to mean a lot to a lot of people.
And this is set up for a one-time showing on October 8th. What can people expect from this event?
I think it's going to be very surreal. I think people will see something that hopefully they've never seen before, but more importantly, never felt before. There's a lot of production companies out there who do a lot of different things. We're lucky to just be rocking with ourselves, you know, and doing what we do with really no supervision, right? So we get to do what we want to do, and we get to show somebody something that they've never experienced before.
Right. And so this whole thing, was it shot in Portland?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not even outside Portland, all inside
all in
Portland.
That's
yeah. And tell me about the crew and the people that you said kind of you're rocking with yourselves. Who is that? Who did you work with to put this together?
Yeah, I have a good buddy who started a nonprofit called 2 Coins, and he was a big help. He helped us with locations, a little bit of funding, and also just making sure that things were running smoothly. You know, I have my mind in so many different spaces, trying to make sure that this story is being told right. And so he's really in charge of making sure people are taken care of, and then also for this event as well.
Yeah. I know that we talk about movies on the show a whole lot, and I know that for folks that may not become familiar with short films coming in, what kind of experience would you kind of say, without giving away the plot, obviously, but it being a short film, how does the short film kind of medium serve this film, or kind of how does that help in this way?
Yeah, I think it's the pairing of the short film with the Q&A after that we'll have. Hopefully this opens up some opportunity for conversation. In a short medium, you get a real brief, real quick, straight to the point story with enough punch and emotion that people really get to ponder and do some self-reflection. Yeah,
absolutely. And the Q&A afterwards, who's going to be in that Q&A?
That'll be myself. That'll be KATU Fields, who is the founder of the nonprofit, and it'll also be our lead actor, Logan Cannon, who is phenomenal, and he carries the film.
Yeah, and I know that there's a lot to talk about when it comes to film in Portland. I know that we have a segment every Monday to talk about film. How do you expect kind of this film and the people that you worked with to make it? How do you all fit into kind of the Portland environment or the Portland ecosystem of film, do you think?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we get an opportunity to tell whatever story we'd like to, and more specifically myself. Like I'm interested in, like I said before, like telling something that is a bit self-reflective, almost like you know, this isn't my term, I'm not coining the term, but a black mirror. You know, when we look at something maybe that is intense, like something pornographic or something violent, and then we turn off our screen, we catch our reflection in that black screen. And so I think this is what this film feels like. It's something, a moment of self-reflection.
Okay. Well, Anaiah Orlando, we are so excited to see it. You can catch The Man Who Married a Robot on October 8th at the Tomorrow Theater. Thank you so much for joining us, Anaiah.
Get your tickets now.
There you go, my man. And hey, we got a lot more to talk about, folks.